Lobstermen from both the U.S. and Canada are meeting in Bar Harbor at the University of Maine's Lobster Institute, the same way they have for 20 years. News Center Maine's Christian Harsa explains how they're feeling about the state of their industry.
The people who fish for Maine's most valuable agricultural export have plenty to talk about and have gathered in Bar Harbor for the 2025 U.S.-Canada Lobster Town meeting.
We're so intertwined, right? There's so much symbiosis in this, especially in this industry.
The amount of information that's shared, the amount that each of us learn, even though we do this every day, is just phenomenal.
Topics for day one centered on changes occurring in the ocean's ecosystem, data, and industry management. Executive Director of the Maine Lobstermen's Alliance, Patrice McCarron, says that even as waters warm, Maine's coast will continue to be a place for lobster fishing.
The question is how much and what do we need to be prepared for?
This uncertainty is why New Brunswick representative of the Maritime Fishermen's Union, Carl Allen, is advocating for adaptable regulations and oversight.
In a lot of cases, by the time you figured out what's happened, it's already happened and we've moved on to something else. So how do we build in flexibility into our systems?
Incorporating the men and women on the water into planning is one idea Communications Director for the Maine Department of Marine Resources, Jeff Nichols, suggests.
Fishermen's observations are really critical and they inform the science.
The town meeting will resume Thursday morning with the conversation focusing on trade, a topic many here are anxious to discuss.
Trade war would be detrimental to everybody.
Lobster Council of Canada Executive Director Jeff Irvine wants U.S. lobstermen to advocate against tariffs proposed by President Donald Trump.
We need pressure to come from everyday Americans up to the top.
A possible lobster tariff is equally worrisome for those in the States.
When you look at rural communities who are highly dependent on a resource and we may be pricing our customers out of that, that's a concern that we'll bring back.
Talks on tariffs and the town meeting will conclude Thursday at noon. In Bar Harbor, Christian Harsa, News Center, Maine.
Canada will host next year's conference. The exact dates and locations will be announced in the coming months.